Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for today, star of TV and radio, fan of games and gaming, Mr. Jonathan Ross.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't think I've been eating these. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much. Willkommen, bienvenue, or as they say here in Amsterdam, konnichiwa. It is great to see you all here today. I know some of you have travelled quite a distance. You made a big effort to be here, and we appreciate you making that journey. Should also say hello to everyone who's watching online around the world. Thank you for tuning in and joining us. Now, as a gaming fan myself, I was thrilled when Nintendo called me and offered me the chance to look at this new thing early and also to come over here and talk to you about the first ever gaming console that delivers 3D as we experience it in real life without the need for special glasses, no matter how large. Today we're going to show you something which is obviously exciting, but also completely unique, ladies and gentlemen. It is, of course, the Nintendo 3DS. And the good news for everyone right here is that by the end of the day, all of you will have the chance to experience it for yourself firsthand. But in the meantime, well, we had to work out how to explain to you what it actually was like, the full 3D effect of the Nintendo 3DS without you actually holding one. That's quite a challenge. After a couple of hours of painstaking research, I think I came up with the perfect way to do that, which is to pass the buck and get someone else out here to do it. So here, to explain more about the Nintendo 3DS, will you please welcome Nintendo of Europe's Managing Director of Marketing and PR, Laurent Fischer.
Thank you, Jonathan. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome in Amsterdam. As you may remember, over a decade ago, we experimented with 3D. We even considered incorporating it into GameCube. But the technology to enable people to view 3D just wasn't there. In fact, ever since the day of NES, we've been pursuing the possibility of 3D. Because we have not given in, we were able to find out that the technology has improved. We reinvented gaming with the original touchscreen Nintendo DS. And then again, with the Wii's motion controller. Now, the Nintendo 3DS is set to change gaming again. Of course, the most obvious change is the large 3D display screen on top.
So I can see it from here, and am I right in thinking that it obviously is bigger than the smaller screen? Is that bigger than the screen on my DSi?
Yeah, absolutely, that's right. That top screen is about 10% larger than the one on your Nintendo DSi. But what is really unique is what you experience on the screen. The 3D effect is fully adjustable. If you look just to the right of the screen, over there, you can see the 3D depth slider. This enables you to adjust the 3D to suit you.
And whenever I buy something like this, I always want to know whether it's going to be backward compatible. Can you play the old DS games on it?
Yeah, you bet. Nintendo 3DS will accept not only your Nintendo 3DS games, but also almost all your favorite Nintendo DS and DSi titles. There's also a SD card memory slot. 2 gig cards come with the system, and of course, you can upgrade from there by purchasing larger size SD cards.
And the controls, they look more or less the same as the ones we're used to.
Yeah, you find again the basic control. You have A, B, X, and Y buttons on the right. On the left and right shoulder, you have the left and right shoulder button. And on the other side, you also recognize the control pad. But here's a new addition, and it's an important one, that analog circle pad just above the control pad you can see over there. Developers are going to love using this for precise movement of character or movement of the camera, or put it into other innovative uses, but we'll have more of that later.
Which is something you say quite a lot, I notice.
Yeah. What we can see, however, what we can't see, however, are the two elements at work inside the consoles. A built-in motion sensor and gyro sensor can react to the motion and tilt off the system.
Which sounds to me incredibly impressive, but I've no idea what that actually means.
So whether players are twisting the system side to side or moving them up or down, their motion-compatible Nintendo 3DS games respond instantly. No other system includes so many tools for game developers to create new and fun experiences for players. Next, I'd like to point out something small but means a lot. You see that light over there? Actually, you're looking there.
Yeah, well, it's both places.
Okay, let's cross. Okay,
3D.
it's the same on the same side. This will signal a new level of automatic connectivity that will take handheld gaming onto another level. But more of that later.
Well, there you go again. Your wife must love it when you keep saying that. More of that later. One thing I have to ask you, now I saw in the film it said it has a 3D camera. This is a true 3D camera?
Yeah, absolutely. It actually got 3 cameras, as you had noticed, in the movie. The first is just above the screen and is allowing you to photograph your own image as you use the consoles. On the outside, there's also 2 separate cameras. These 2 cameras will allow developers to explore new forms of game design, and on top of this, with Nintendo 3DS, you can take and view your own 3D photos and share them with friends by SD memory card.
Well, I love the idea that 3D photos are great. It's such an exciting thing. What else? What other features can you tell us about?
So, apart from being able to watch and play in 3D without glasses, another interesting aspect of the Nintendo 3DS is Spot Pass.
Spot Pass.
What's that?
Okay, I have no idea. What is it?
Spot Pass will revolutionize the way you receive content whilst on the move. When you enter a compatible Wi-Fi area and your Nintendo 3DS receive data, the notification LED I was speaking a bit earlier will illuminate, showing you that it has received content such as notification and data that can be used in the game. System updates after hardware launch will add content to be received by Nintendo 3DS, such as 3D video. To make it work, we are in contact with a number of potential Wi-Fi hotspot partners across Europe, including Guglielmo and Linkem in Italy. We have KPN here in the Netherlands. We have Telecom in Germany, TMN in Portugal, Meteor in France, and BT Phone in the UK.
So your console, basically, when you're out, it will connect without you having to lift a finger, without you having to do anything.
Yeah, that's right. This happens even if you are not aware of it, and no matter what game is currently installing your game slot. Even during the system sleep mode, your Nintendo 3DS can access the internet and will receive a wide variety of content.
And can you receive that content through your Wi-Fi at home as well?
Yes, absolutely you can. Once you've set it up on your Nintendo 3DS.